Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we are talking about the order of modifiers and connecting contrasting ideas. But let's start with the grammar. I love grammar, my friends. Don't worry, don't be afraid, don't be scared. Today's grammar is not difficult. Let's start the grammar with the definition of a modifier. What's a modifier? A modifier is a noun or an adjective that describes something, someone, or somewhere. An example: Miami is a large city with a lot of diversity. Large is an adjective. City is a noun with a lot of diversity is a descriptive phrase. We are using large city with a lot of diversity as modifiers. They are describing Miami. But we have an order for modifiers in a sentence. We are using a place as an example. Here, Miami, a place. Now, this order is quality, for example, beautiful, amazing, incredible. Size, age, type, noun, and descriptive phrase. For example, Miami is a big city. Size and noun, big city. Here, Miami is an exciting big city. Quality, size, noun, exciting big city. Here, Miami is an exciting big coastal city with many tourists. Quality, size, type, noun, descriptive phrase. Exciting big coastal city with many tourists. Again, Miami is an exciting big coastal city with many tourists. All right, here is an example with an object, with a thing. Here, the order. We have quality, size, shape, age, color, type, material, noun. For example, she has a big truck. Size and noun, big truck. She has a big, square, pink truck. Size, shape, color, noun, big, square, pink truck. Here, she has a cute, big, square, old, pink, convertible metal truck. We have quality, size, shape, age, color, type, material, noun. Cute, big, square, old, pink, convertible metal truck. Again, she has a cute, big, square, old, pink, convertible metal truck. What's a convertible? A convertible, my friends, is a car or a truck that doesn't have a top. A car or truck with no top is a convertible. This is a convertible truck. All right, now, here are a few more examples. She is a beautiful old woman. Quality and age. I have a small oval black table. Size, shape, color. This is my cute little red leather handbag. Quality, size, color, material. And we have a big old house. Size and age. Big old. All right, now, when to use commas with adjectives. This is complicated, my friends. Even for natives, this is complicated. Don't lose sleep over this. Please get your sleep tonight. Get your rest. Sleep is very important. Here's the rule. If we can use and instead of a comma, if we can replace the comma with and, if we can substitute this comma with and it still seems correct, then you can use the comma. It's fine. For example, she has a big and beautiful truck. That's correct. You can use a comma. You don't have to use a comma. It's not completely necessary. You can use the and, but you can use a comma. She has a big and beautiful truck. Okay. She has a big, beautiful truck. Okay, with a comma. Here, she has a big and convertible truck. Well, this is a little strange. No comma, my friends, no comma. Just, she has a big convertible truck. No comma. All right, now, connecting contrasting ideas. All of these words and phrases are used to connect contrasting ideas. However, they have slightly different meanings and go in different places. I say, you repeat. Despite. In spite of. Although. Even though. However. Nevertheless. On the other hand. Good, my friends. Okay, despite, in spite of. Now this means without being influenced or prevented by something. In Portuguese, this is apesar or apesar de. For example, despite bad weather, we stayed on the beach. We stayed on the beach despite bad weather. Now, you see, when despite is in the beginning of the sentence, we use a comma to separate the part of the sentence with despite from the rest of the sentence. However, when despite comes in the middle of the sentence, no comma is necessary. No comma here, comma here, when despite is in the front of the sentence. All right, now, on the other hand expresses difference from the previously mentioned subject. For example, Susan and Kevin are happily married. Kevin loves Trump. On the other hand, Susan hates Trump. Now, Kevin is the first subject. Susan is the second subject. We use on the other hand to show the difference between the first subject and the second subject. However and nevertheless, these express contrasting ideas. However and nevertheless are very similar. For example, United States is the richest country in the world. However, it has problems with wealth inequality. Or, nevertheless, it has problems with wealth inequality. Now, with on the other hand, however and nevertheless, we typically put them at the beginning of a sentence, and we use a comma to separate these words from the rest of the sentence. Now, sometimes you can see however in the middle of a sentence, but it's rare. I recommend when you write to use however, nevertheless, and on the other hand at the start of a sentence, and always with a comma to separate it. All right, though, although, even though. These also express contrasting ideas. For example, even though Brazil's gun control laws are strict, gun violence is still high. Now, when though, although, and even though are in the start of a sentence, we separate the part of the sentence with though, although, and even though with a comma from the rest of the sentence. However, when though, although, and even though are in the middle of the sentence, no comma is necessary. For example, gun violence is still high, no comma, even though Brazil's gun control laws are strict. Though and although are like a porém, even though is like a mesmo assim. Though, although, and even though are very similar in meaning. All right, now, important vocabulary for this week's chapter. Now, bustling. Bustling is a synonym for busy. We use bustling with places, not with people. For example, this street is busy. Times Square in New York is busy. Bustling in Portuguese is like movimentado. Year-round. Year-round is an event or time period that lasts the entire year. For example, Brazil is excellent for agriculture because farmers can grow crops year-round. Quaint. Quaint is an adjective describing a house or town that is cute in an old-fashioned sense. For example, my city is called Philadelphia, but its nickname is Philly. Philly has many quaint little streets, like Elf's Alley. This is a quaint little street. This is Elf's Alley in Philadelphia. Quaint little street. Quaint, the quality, little, the age, and then the noun. Quaint little streets. All right, cottage. A cottage is a small and simple house typically located near a lake or a beach. This is a cottage. A border town. A border town is a city or a town on the border of two countries. For example, this is the border, a frontera, between Mexico and the United States. Tijuana is a border town. A coastal town. A coastal town is a city on the coast. A coast is a beach, or in Portuguese say litoral. A port town. A port town is a city with a big port. This is Seattle. Seattle is a port town. Look at the port. Santos in Brazil is a port town. A shore. A shore is a synonym for a beach. A shore can be on the ocean. A shore can be on a river or a lake. A shore. Cargo. Cargo are items for freight. Frete. This is cargo on a ship. This is cargo going on a plane. Cargo can also go on a truck. And that's the end, my friends. Bye-bye.